Well, hey friends, welcome back to the cabin. As you can see, I've started doing my cleanup from all of that wind damage that we received. Last year was pretty bad. This year was worse. I'm hoping that next year is different, or the rest of this year is different. But since the trees uprooted right at the edge of the bank, I've got some dirt that has kind of caved in my ditch. We're expecting 3 or 4 days of rain, so I've got to get that ditch opened up so that I can drain the water off. Well, that right there used to be the gate into the garden. It is now actually a pile of limbs. But now this cedar tree right here is one that came down about, I don't know, I'd say a couple months ago. And I had to saw the top up to get by with the tractor, but I never did move that. So now we've got this one lying here, which was actually part of this one. It's kind of like a twin cedar, and the other trees that came down caught it and broke it off. So now I'm going to go ahead and take that one out. But yeah, I mean, look at these tops here. This is the fence on the back side of this mound right here. So I'm going to have to repair. First of all, I've got to cut my way in here, right? Then I'm going to have to repair the fence before I can do anything with this garden. So yeah, this is crazy. I mean, look behind me. It looks like a jungle back in there. I've got a whole lot of cleanup to do. I've got piles everywhere. Actually, these trees have come down not only up there by the hog pen, like I showed you, but also down here by the workshop. They're basically all around. So I've got a lot of cleanup to do, and then I've got a lot of trying to figure out what kind of logs I'm going to make out of all of that, where I'm going to stack them and store them so that I can mill them up as I need them. But I will tell you this, we're going to have a lot of lumber in stock for future projects because, like I said, I've got about, I don't know, 10, 12 of them down now, and then these other 4 and some of these other leaners that I've got in here, taking them down. I really hate to take those 4 down over there, but I think I'm going to have to, just for safety reasons. But anyway, I've got a couple of more yellow pines that are left in here that you've probably seen swaying in the video that are probably going to have to come out as well. But at least I got the driveway kind of cleaned up, got the ditch dug out, so that little job is done. And I'm going to have to go up there and get the saws sharpened and get down here and get busy cleaning some of this up. Yeah, you can see I've got a couple of piles going on behind me because I don't want to have too big of a fire, but I can have a couple of them going side by side as long as they're small. But that one set of bushcraft benches bit the dust. I actually squeezed the grapple a little bit too tight and busted one of them. So I'm like, you know what? They were about to fall apart anyway. That's why I built the new ones, right? So, yeah. But anyway, I think I'm going to focus on the garden first because that needs to be planted, and then I'll clean up everything else as time permits. Well, you'll see in tomorrow's video where I'm actually working on putting this up on the carport, since the metal that we want to get for the carport and the workshop down here is going to be delayed a little bit. I happen to be at the hardware store, and this stuff was on clearance. Normally it's like $58. It was on clearance for 16 bucks. So they happen to have 10 of them. I bought 7 because I figured that 7 would go ahead and take care of that, and that will shed the water until we can get our hands on that metal. Now I talk about that a little bit in tomorrow's video, but the grid pattern for metal is the first row you want to run vertically, okay? Then the others that you actually screw the metal to, they actually go on horizontally. So you can imagine this in your mind, if you will. Something to this effect like this. Then your metal will come down and your ribs are running this way, and then you will screw your metal into the 1x3s. That's what these represent. So I got the idea, since we couldn't get the metal right now, that I would go ahead and run this stuff vertically. I would go ahead and lap it over like this, and then run my 1x3 batten, run it vertically up, so that when when it gets time where we can actually get the metal, then all I have to do is put on my horizontal pieces and screw the metal down, and this actually becomes the underlayment, which, you know, it's really heavy duty. This is basically shingle on a roll, you know, and this would last 15 or 20 years just by itself. So since it was so cheap, I went ahead and picked it up. Now I don't think I'll be able to get any more of it. But yeah, this will allow me to be able to get it under roof, get it in the dry, and it will keep, like I said, until we can get that metal. But this is some really nice stuff. I just got some caulking. I put a bead of caulk right here where they overlap, because, you know, like I said, it's underlayment, and I went ahead and put paper down actually as well before I did this, which, like I said, you'll see in tomorrow's video. But yeah, I think that this is going to be the ticket, and it's not that much trouble, and it's going on really quick. You know, I don't know that if you can see them or not, but I've got several comments. Why am I always building a fire, even in the summertime? Well, the reason that I do that is because of the bugs, but primarily the gnats. The gnats get very thick here, and they don't really bother you other than trying to get in your eyes. So that's the reason I wear sunglasses a whole lot. Of course, these are safety rated. But yeah, the reason that I build a fire a lot in the summertime, like if I was working right here all day, I would build a fire somewhere near. That way the smoke drives away the gnats and they don't hang around. So if you're new to this channel, and or our other channel, Smoky Mountain Outpost, and you see me building a fire, that is the reason that I'm doing it, to keep the bugs away. You know, I just have to say that these sawhorses, or the timber ponies, or I know different people have different names for them, but I wish I'd have built them long ago. You'll see in tomorrow's video where I actually burned the others because I was carrying them, and the grapple, I hit the button and it actually pinched one of them and broke 2 of the legs off, so I went ahead and burned them. That's the reason I made these new ones. But they're heavy duty enough where I can stack logs on top. I've got this 4x8 area to work right here. I can actually put 2 of them underneath there and still have a 2-foot area to work on, 8 foot long over there, lay my logs over here, shave bark off. And if I want to put that one down there and just slide the others forward, it actually substitutes for like a park picnic table. So that's really cool too. So if you don't have a pair of these and you're interested in something like that, you can actually go back to the video where I built these and, you know, copy that if you'd like to. I do intend to try to draw up these plans. That way I can put them on the website if anybody wants them. You know, they can have access to them there. Anyway, but yeah, the gnats are out in all their glory and splendor. So it's going to be time to be starting a fire again and burning that. Yeah, I'm really glad that I built these tables right here because this is a really nice work area right here. It's large enough to be able to do a lot of different things on. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the video down here. I need to get some of these tools picked up. I've got to get back up on the roof up there, but I will see you in tomorrow's video. So thanks for watching. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.